Hello everyone. In this video we're gonna talk about uh, model management sheet. Already opened this. Let me open it again. So pretty standard verbiage here. We're gonna do it 3648. But the trick is, how is this done is tricky, because this is not easy, or at least, well, not, it's not about easy, it's not standard, because from what I'm seeing is the scale of this labeling or annotation, or what you want to call it. Look at the M, and then look at the scale here of this. So it's like different scales. So to do that is there there's some manipulation need to be done when cutting the sheet. And also, I don't know which file this is supposed to be, because whoever created this exhibit, I mean, literally just went and used the whiteout, well, or put a picture here to hide this, because they don't want us to see what it is, because they think people will copy the same one. But I understand this is just an exhibit to show you. It does not need to be explicit as it is, especially while they are modifying their package for ORD FDOT Connect programming, how the sheets would look. Like, for example, here, see this? This is the old way MicroStation. Right now you have engineer of record. So I understand that this exhibit is just to show you the point, but it's not explicit. But come on now, I need some help. They don't want to tell me which file it is, but let's try to do this together. Because we have a project with multiple models, so we just need to create this map to show the reviewer or part of the project that from here to here you have this model, this station to this station, this model. So, oh yeah, the other thing I want to point out, I forgot. I mean, I'm familiar with model, but this DRPLRD1, I've never seen this. Like, and no joke, like Control F. And even if we Googled it, well, I mean, I already checked the CAD manual. It's not there, so I have a feeling that this is a typo. And this L should not be an L, it's actually an R for the existing drainage. Which doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I understand the model gonna have the roadway, but if I'm also adding a 3D drainage model, it's gonna be just another model, and just gonna be either a different number or underscore, or underscore roadway, underscore proposed drainage, proposed roadway. I don't know why they picked this file, and I don't even find this file. That's my problem. I don't find it. I don't know what it is. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let my ORD fire up. I've been playing with this. It's just a little bit tricky for me. I guess a CAD wizard know how to do that. Well, I'm trying to be a CAD wizard. Okay. Let me make my baby 50 here. It's just a different file, it's just utilities. So this is what I was talking about. Create a file. So, I mean, as you all know, that DR is short for drainage. So in a roadway, I don't see it. So let's go to drainage. Well, let me check roadway design files. I don't see that. So let's go to drainage. Where's drainage? I don't see it either for the design file. This is the only one I can see it close to it, which is structure proposed, which makes sense because I see here they have CDs. These are structure engineer drainage structures, and they are pointed out. So I'm assuming this is a typo. They actually meant DRPRRD, not DRPLRD. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's a typo, maybe it's not a typo, but I don't know where to find this file. I even control pasted in the CAD manual and researched for it. I did not find it. I mean, that's the design file, so if we went even to the sheet files, that's what they have here. DRD, DR, I mean, ponds cross section, but I don't see DR. Let me put it here. I don't see DRPLRD on the sheet section or the design section. So meh, I don't know. And also here, like I said, they did not tell me which one, so I'm just gonna assume I can use the plan RD one, or I can use the play RD. I call it play because it's the sheet roadway. It's this one, project layout. I think it is because it's a layout. I'm calling it a model layout. I don't think it matters, but let's try it. I know this is the Hillsborough County, so we get to go. So click on create file and let's open it. Okay, so let's attach what we need. Alignment, of course, that's like the soul. Leave it as it is, 50, it's okay. So we get the alignment. Let me see, 40. I don't know why I like 40 better. Okay, let's make it 40. Okay, let's attach the other things that we need. My design file. Thing is, we're still working on a drainage file, so I don't have it, so I'm not gonna attach it now. But I know where the models are, so let's go to utilities. I have these utilities. Need to attach. Make sure they're gonna change. Okay, good. They are changing with the scale. That's great. Let's go 40. Make everything 40, 40, 40. Design 40, everything 40. Let's add a survey too. It's gonna take a while. And also in this video, I'm gonna show you some tricks when you create sheets. Well, I don't know why I keep calling them tricks, because well, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter what you call them, right? Oh my god, the server is so big, it's gonna take a while. That's good. Okay, yay, hallelujah, we got the survey. So let's take this to other screen. So the tricks that I was gonna talk about is this. I mean, I'm sure you guys familiar with to cut a sheet with the polygon, because if you just like hovered on something like a box, for example, how you guys used to do it in MicroStation, you have a box like this. Make sure it's not plotting. You have a box like this. You want to make your sheets in it. So what I'm saying is, a lot of well, some people they say, oh, how do you know the dimensions? Because remember, this is a default model, and when you use the tool, you're gonna create a drawing model, and then it's gonna create a sheet model. Well, a hint for you is to come here. Let's say click 1117 if you want to do that. And pay attention to these. So for scale 50, this is the box dimension that you need. 750, 750, and then 240, 240. And then close the box. And then use this tool and cut it, and then you get you a sheet for scale 50. If you want, what are the other scale? 40. It's 600, 192, 192. That's what you need. And even for the big ones, the 36, 48. Just pay attention to the numbers here. So steal your numbers from here and then go here and make your custom box and then run this, and this gonna give you also the other command. They're gonna create a drawing model and a sheet model. Oh, I can hear this here. What's going on? Okay, like I said, steal your dimensions from here, and that's how you create your sheet. Okay, now let's go back to this. What I want to do is, I mean, here they are explicitly saying you can make it 1117 or 3648. I'm gonna make it 3648 because I tried the 1117. I had some problems, but let's just do that. Let's just do 3648. So select that and then scale 50. And then let's just select the alignment. I want to rotate it to, it's up to you. So I want to rotate it like this. And then let's go back. Make sure these are good. Let's select the alignment. And then let's just start, force it to stop at the beginning because that's what I want. And then click OK. Move here. If you kept moving, you're gonna get you another sheet, but our project actually end here, so this sheet is good. And again, this sheet I'm just gonna later on label. This is the model 1, this is model 2 for this ramp, model 3, model 4. So I just want this sheet now. So click again, accept, and now you get this. It's a plan, and then we want the arrow, so let's get the arrow drawing annotated. And yeah, this is supposed to be 50, and this is supposed to be 50, and this is supposed to be 1-to-1 because that's the sheet model, but the detail is 50. And then let's click OK. It's gonna create our sheet. Ta-da! Now we have our sheet. Lovely, lovely sheet. Okay, everything looks good. It looks big. The new format. Need to fill this. Yeah, while I'm here, let me show you how to fill this. I mean, I already made a video about it, but you can go to Plan, Manage, Set, and then go to Browse and go to where your project is. You can go explicitly to roadway, so you can show you all the sheet models in roadway, but if you just select the project by itself, it will show you everything with every discipline. But I only have roadway and stuff in my PC. The other people are working on other stuff, so it doesn't matter. So let's find our play. Here we go. This is our play. So click on it, move it down, and then select it, right click, update bulk, click, activate this. This is all I need. It's gonna go look for the professional. Again, I have another video in my channel showing where to get the Excel. So let's just go where I have it. I have the Excel here, professionals. It is gonna read the AUR information, and then we want the middle to be Hillsborough County, and then 566. What's my project ID number? 4433 17-1-52-01, and then click OK. And then let's name the sheet. What's the sheet name? What did they call it again here? Model management. I'm too lazy to write that, so I'm just gonna copy it. Come here, and paste it. And then space, and then come back for good luck. Make sure everything is already here. That's the county, the state, the AUR information. And the last step is commit changes. As you see, the changes still have not commit, but click again just for good luck. But they're not gonna appear. Nothing gonna appear till we close it. So I'm gonna close it. Ta-da! Magic. So now everything here is done. Oh, I forgot to number it. I will number it later. I'm not gonna number it now because I still have to figure out the order. Because I will number this later. Go back to default. Okay, cool. So now I just need to do, so what I need to do now is, let me just explain this to people. I already have a text file. I'm gonna reference it with these small labels, because the tricky part about this sheet is as following. These are in different scale than this. And both of them are labels, both of them are text. So what you need to do, you need to have two text files, or you can do it in the same one, but you need to stop. One would do it with scale, one without scale, and make it bigger, because that's the tricky part. So I'm gonna label that, and then we're good to go. I don't know, I think I should pause the video and do the label and then come back, right? Because I know it's gonna take a while. Yeah. Let's go back to the sheet again. Where's my arrow? See, it's still 1-1. I have to go to the drawing model. So I am in a drawing model. 750. Why it looks so tiny? Let me pump it up to look huge. Scale. Let's bump it 2 times. Perfect. 4 times is perfect. Okay. Yeah, I will label stuff and then come back. Yeah, by the way, I just realized that I actually have the scale is 50 when I cut the shade, and I forgot that my default model, I had it on 40. So it was just an easy change. I mean, just come here and change it. I made it 50 and then save. Compress to yeah. Okay, and for labeling, like I said, this is a little bit tricky because within the same sheet we're gonna have multiple scales, so this is how I'm gonna do it. I fired up this tool for dimension. So then I selected this, and then I selected FDOT note line, make it automatic. Also select the scale, but this is the tricky part. This is 50 and I'm making this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this, for example, 400. Don't freak out, everything has got bigger, but this is just temporary. This is just while I'm using this tool. So now I have this. As you see, I have big arrows, big everything. And then I'm gonna go to the end where I know the model is ending. I mean, you can actually turn off all the levels while you're doing that, but and then come here. And then we have this. Okay, so now we have this dimension. So what I want to do now, let's turn off I'm turning off all the references. Literally, that's what I just did. Second step is, this is where the cheating part is. Since this is already associated with 500, what I'm gonna do is, because you see the associations here, I'm just gonna drop it. Drop dimension to geometry, drop everything, just drop it. So then you become dummy like this. And then go back to your 50 scale. And this is still stuck in the 500. And then let's turn on our references. All of them back. As you see, they are back to normal, they are back to 50, but this is big, which is good. So now let's go to the sheet and check. As you see, everything is still small, but this is big. So again, it's gonna be our model 1. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm literally just gonna click here on this and I'm gonna change it. It's not that hard. So basically I just not trick the program, it's just how you do it. You do it in a big scale and then drop it so it doesn't apply the scale to everything else. MODLRD. Yeah, that's how it says, right? MODLRD01. That's our model, and then it's SR566. I need to double check from the models what stations are, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like this. But I just want you to see that that's the tricky part, because to me that's the most complicated thing, is just how to have multiple labels within the same without actually utilizing. You can actually trick the tools, like I said, and then drop it, but you have to drop it. But just realize that dropping it, this means you cannot reuse it anymore. It's just stuck like this. Now we have this model here. Let's go to sheet and see if it's got transferred properly. Here we go. See, it looks big. Everything else looks small. The last thing I want to do is, I'm just gonna do this and you guys get the gist. I'm gonna do one of these small ones. These babies here. Like begin construction, begin winding, and all that. So let's come here, and then let's go to place a label. Oh, is it a label or a note? Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, I think it's a note, right? Yeah, it's a note. And then where's begin? Where's plan? FDOT. Do I have begin construction here? Am I in the right place? Huh. Because I need that arrow. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god, silly me. I'm sorry, you guys. Forgive me. It's not here. Where's my... It's in drawn production, and it's place a note. Place a label. I'm sorry. It's a label. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Oof. Yeah, I skipped lunch today, so... Okay. Begin project and construction. Select that. Just so you can give us the arrow, and then we want it to be here. It's gonna give us this arrow, but that's not the arrow that I want, so I need to come here and tell it where is plan. They don't have it here. Well, I'm gonna use the one from the key sheet, because I don't know if you can see it or not. It's here. I'll make it blue. Hold on. Let me put it here. Are you freezing on me? Okay, here we go. We got it. This is the one. I mean, you can change it. Of course, because I left it on non-plot. I'm just gonna change it to text. Or to be cohesive, I'm just gonna change it to whatever is this. I think this is a dim, right? Yeah, it's dim lines. So I'm just gonna change this to dim line 2. Click on it and then match it. Yes, 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 yes. Dun, 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 dun. Doesn't matter. Change the whole element. Ta-da! If you want to make it a little bit thicker, ow, we make it thicker. And that's how you have this 50, this humongous, God knows what it is. Well, I made it 400 scale. And then go back to the sheet and then ta-da. That's how you do it. So yeah, I hope this video helps someone out there, because I know this is like a tricky sheet to make. I mean, if you are expert in CAD, you know what I'm talking about, but if it's your first time, it's a little bit tricky because they have multiple scales here. And I don't know why they choose to do not to scale. Yeah, it makes sense because this is different scales, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this could also reference a direction of the project and the scale of the stuff. These are just like extra. But again, this is just an exhibit and it's not a Bible. It's just for reference, unless there are some line here say you have to follow the exhibit 100%. If it's not saying that, it's up to you and your judgment as a designer. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.